Hello, my name is Caden Weber, and I am a co-founder of Canary Safety. We help firefighters track and mitigate their exposure to carcinogens. Over the past year, our team has interviewed 216 firefighters and spent over 40 hours on ride-alongs in order to get to know the problems that they are facing. In our interviews and ride-alongs, firefighters confided in us that they are afraid of getting cancer from fighting fires. In fact, more firefighters die each year from fire-related cancer than firefighters that die on the job. The main problems that we identified among firefighters are first that they don't know exactly what they're exposed to because the carcinogens left on their bodies, clothes, and equipment go unidentified. Second, firefighters have no way of knowing how effective the cleaning processes are because stations have no way of verifying whether they got everything clean. Third, because they don't know if they're getting clean, firefighters also worry that they are bringing home harmful substances and putting their families at risk. Finally, because firefighters don't see the results of decontaminating, they are discouraged, and safety officers and chiefs find that many don't adhere to standard protocols. We knew we had to find a solution to help them identify and track these deadly exposures. We tried to explore the available solutions, but they seemed more like workarounds to us. We found that companies like First Forward assist with exposure tracking, but they only record when a firefighter was involved in an incident without identifying the carcinogens that they were exposed to. Meanwhile, there are companies like Fire Wipes that sell decontamination products, but they don't do any testing on their products to see if they actually work in decontaminating firefighters and their equipment. Occasionally, individual departments will use lab and universities to participate in academic studies, but they don't provide a full picture of exposures over the course of a firefighter's career. This is where Canary Safety comes in. Our full-service system will fill these gaps by providing access to scientific testing in labs, providing feedback on decontamination methods, and giving access to exposure tracking over time. Canary Safety allows firefighters to take control over their health by providing sampling kits. Here is an example of one of the kits that will be distributed to fire stations. Samples will be collected from skin, clothing, and equipment. After a fire, firefighters will be able to easily gather samples, then use our provided packaging to send their samples directly to our partner labs. Our labs will then process the samples as quickly as possible, which will take a couple of days. Then the labs will send us their scientific results, which we automatically enter into our system. Our system will notify firefighters when their results are available, and we'll be able to work closely with the departments to provide understandable and actionable feedback. We asked 20 fire chiefs how they would use test results, and they helped us identify the most important benefits of our service to them. We were surprised by the range of uses that the chiefs suggested. Here are 5 of the most popular uses that they helped us to identify. These 20 chiefs also told us that they would be willing to spend between $200 and $300 per swab after every fire to receive these benefits. Which, by the way, a test costs us $123 to perform, so this would give us a net margin of more than 20%. We were so excited about sharing this solution with our customers that we got a booth at the Firefighter Expo in Nashville, Tennessee last October. Everyone we talked to had the same unmet need. They felt like they did not know how to protect their firefighters. We left with contact information from 45 departments who are waiting patiently for our tests to become available. We've also partnered with American West Analytical Laboratories in Salt Lake City for conducting lab tests. While we were developing our packaging and online portal, we were running preliminary tests with the American Fork Fire Department. This quarter, we will be signing on American Fork Fire and other local departments as lighthouse customers. With their help, we will be able to work through bottlenecks and begin collecting useful data while growing our user base and making revenue. After our product has been polished, we will leverage this data to sell to bigger fire departments like New York City and Chicago. These larger departments serve as a standard of safety practices that many other departments try to emulate. These key partnerships will help springboard us into a broader market. Firefighters in the US respond to over 1 million fires per year, and after confirming that 20 out of 20 chiefs would want to test at least 5 firefighters on each call, and these chiefs would pay $250 per test, if we charge $250 per test, that would suggest a total addressable market of $1.6 billion. We hope to achieve over $4 million in revenue by Q2 of 2022. Our team is a Crocker Fellowship spinoff, and our team members thus each have a year of innovation training in addition to their backgrounds in mechanical engineering, entrepreneurship, and computer science. Combined, we've worked with 10 different startups and small businesses. Our team is looking for financial support to get these test kits out to our fire stations as quickly as possible. We will also need funds to travel to more trade shows to continue to build our channel there, as trade shows are the best way to reach our customer base. Additionally, there are other large and untapped markets that we want to expand into in the future. We are committed to helping firefighters, and we're confident that we will be able to use your funding to save lives. We are Canary Safety, where clean is calculated.